Drones are a great way to acquire your own data that let you fly over, an area you're at, and it makes it really easy to acquire your own data. Today's social challenges are growing, especially with climate change. They're not going to get smaller. And most of the social challenges are local challenges. So the real challenge is to say, how can we localize this technology? How can we make sure that in AI algorithms, we integrate the local point of view? So our flying labs work on projects, for example, to map landfills. They have worked with cities and finding mosquito breeding grounds. They're working with conservation issues or illegal logging. They're working in disaster areas after hurricanes for rebuilding initiatives, after landslides, pre-harvest loss. We had 4 flying labs 1 year ago, and today we have 22, and hopefully in a year we're going to have 40 or more. But it also comes with the risks that you actually see what is in people's backyard sometimes. It gives you the power, but it also comes with responsibilities, and that responsibility is about ethics. And for this, at Werobotics, we have our own drone code of conduct for social good, which describes in more detail how do you fly drones ethically, what do you do with the data, how do you engage with communities, and how do you actually explain the work you do. And one of the important points of the code of conduct is you never fly a drone before you have talked to the community. So you will organize a community engagement meeting and you will interact with the community. And with local teams, this is how you can scale. It's by building a global network of local experts that address the issues and the challenges locally. And the real value that they bring to each other is south-to-south collaboration. So if, for example, Peru is working on a landslide issue that they never worked on, they will call upon the experience of Nepal flying labs to help them work out how do we best map and model a landslide with drones. And Rockefeller not only supports us in all and three of our activities, but is especially in that sharing part where they help us with getting connections. So for me, the role of philanthropy is to make sure that we also include the local context and the local perspective, and that we integrate a number of sources to help shape decisions. I also believe that the role of philanthropy is to address one of the most pressing problems today in technology development, which is the digital divide, which is giving access. So to make sure not only applying technologies locally, but actually localizing technologies and creating an economic wealth and gain out of it locally that stays in country. I think this is one of the leading roles of philanthropy today in technology and data.